sugar. Or is it something else in there?
No.
Is it hash cakes or something?
Well, it says on the tin.
Okay. Good, all legal. Okay.
Can you move your tripod?
Yeah. Okay, so we enter round 4 for the England women now, playing Sweden, and I believe Sweden have also lost 2 games out of the first 3. I think they actually got a bye in the first round, so their win actually came from a bye. I think they lost 2 close games. Maybe wrong, might be in USA, and I can't remember what the other one was now. Do you know, Hannah? Who did they lose to? Don't know. So as you can see, the 3 England ladies warming up is Becky Edwins. Didn't say that very well, I haven't even had a beer. Becky Edwins, Sarah Huntley and Rachel Kelly. Hannah's sitting this one out at the moment. I don't know the Swedish ladies' names and I've forgotten to ask again. So I might give them nicknames, we'll see. So we've had another slight delay to the start because this was due to start 7 minutes ago. I think all teams are ready and warming up, so luckily we're inside again. And hopefully you'll be able to see that John Edmondson is streaming the juniors. Whether he's alive now, I don't know. Bit of a pain that because of the rescheduling we had to, I think this round and the next round are both going to be played at the same time, but not absolutely certain, to be honest, if it's both rounds. Just what I heard. For those of you who just watched the last stream of the juniors, they were pretty awesome, so you missed out. So you must go and watch if you missed it live, because it was an amazing display from our boys. Great scalp against Germany. Yeah, although they played, as far as I can tell, they played really well against the Moroccans yesterday. I think they stepped it up again for the Sweden game, the Germany game after yesterday's second game as well. And I think had they have played like they did in that Germany game against Morocco, the score could have been very different. A few moments where they were really under pressure and either Bailey or JJ will pull out a point or a shot when needed, and it was fantastic to watch. And if you watch the streaming, you'll see Mr. Edmondson getting a little bit emotional at the end of it. So yeah, a lot of happy faces leaving that game. Let's say there's going to be lots of happy faces after this game. Oh God, you nearly went. Chair went back. Can you hold that a second? I'm just going to take my jacket off, I'm really hot. Oh no, look what it's done to my top. Ah, just ruined it. Bought a new jacket and all the fluff's got on to my white top. Anyway, got to be due to start any second, I would say. Are you there? Okay, cool. I can kind of keep an eye on the boys as well. Who have you got, John? Who have we got? Madagascar. Ho, ho, ho. That's a tasty fixture. Well, they play as well as they did against the Germans. They'll have every chance. But we all know the Madagascans are pretty decent at whatever age level. So it's going to be a tough ask. This could be a tough game too, despite the two losses that Sweden have had. They've been both very tight games from what I remember. Top.
Have you got it on low power mode?
No.
Saves that.
Okay. Morning Stone. So you've been in Leamington?
Yeah, you had a night out last night.
A night out in Leamington. Oh wow, okay. Enjoy it. Leamington's always a good night out. Hannah's looking at me as if to say no it's not, but Leamington's always been a good night out. It's always had a good evening socialising. I'm absolutely covered in this fluff. What?
I deliberately decided not to go on Facebook this morning. See after the game and go back.
Oh, what is the delay? Well, yeah, still juniors are turning up actually, so no point in having two whistles for the juniors and the ladies. So, and in fact, our boys have only just turned up. So this is one of the soggy pitches. They've decided to just get on with it and play them in here now to try and make up for the rescheduling yesterday. And yeah, there's some real soggy patches right in the middle of this peak. Is actually really slushy, but we're all used to playing in this slushy kind of terrain, so hopefully that will be in our favour. Don't know how many indoor terrains Sweden might have, but obviously we are lacking in that department. So there is the whistle. I've started the clock. Time is ticking. I think we lost the toss, so it's going to be Sweden to play first.
Junior, then check. Junior, we are still waiting. Germany, Netherlands.
Okay, we're off, and not a great start from Sweden. Over a metre to the side. So now if you can make out the jack, it's a blue jack. I can barely make it out myself, so hopefully you can. Would have been better to have a brighter jack, I think. But fingers crossed you can see it. Maybe. So, Becky taking the first point. Looks good. Yeah, that'll do. It's a good start. It's over a foot behind, maybe 2 feet, I'm not sure. But it's certainly better than the Sweden's effort. Punched into ours, it went very heavy. So too heavy ball from the pointer from Sweden. That's a good sign. So the boys are actually directly behind me against Madagascar. Let's try and get a bit of the arm swing in there as well. That's made it. Okay, I didn't think that would have been on, but Becky's back ball's further away than I thought. Obviously it did get knocked a bit further actually, so had the Swedes not knocked Becky's a bit further, it probably would still be holding. So even though it was a bit of a heavy ball, it's done them a favour. Yeah, well done, I think. We're having a good look at it. I think Becky's coming for a tape. Yeah. Okay, so that gives you probably an idea of how close that the front ball was then, because side balls that Becky just played just about 1.5 feet. So it is holding, so it's good enough. That's not made it. Very soft in the middle. So Sweden's just got 2 ball left, I think. Yeah. 2 ball up for England. 3 ball after this throw. And this one's just going to splash like the last one and be 2 meters short. No, she didn't play very much height on it. It's a lovely ball. Commentator's curse that time. Predicted quite a few in the last game. Now I think it's probably sat on the jack. It's certainly extremely close. Oh, it's unlucky. Thought she'd got it from where I'm stood. Just in front of it. It's going to go again, obviously. No. Wide right and the ball then. So with 2 plays 2, Rachel's got 2, Sweden have 2. 2v1 now, sorry, yeah, of course. I'm having a nightmare, honestly. I'm having an absolute nightmare with my ball counting. Come on, Rachel. Played with good height. It's not a bad ball, it's in the head. It's our closest ball. It's made the promotion of the front ball, the front Sweden ball, more difficult to promote now, so I think they are just going to literally need to just do a point straight to the jack rather than going for a promotion. It's a good effort. I don't think it is it? Yeah, Sarah's just discussing with Matt there that you have to be ball to ball because it's just splashing and yeah. Very nice point. Sarah's going to have to shoot. Oh. Another close one, but offline that time. Perfect length.
Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Missed again. It's 4 close misses. Frustrating. Go on, meter through now. Okay, 2 ball down already. We'll only have 2 after this. And Sweden have got 5. Come on, sit on their ball. It's good effort. It's not a bad ball. It's in the line. Could have done with it being about 6 inches, 8 inches closer just to really be in the head properly, but it's not bad. Down to Rachel, last 2 ball. Okay, I've lost my streaming as well now. I've lost the streaming now. Oh, am I back now? Yeah, I think people are having issues with streaming it. Well, I think we're having issues with streaming again now. Again, I say, but I think that's the first time we've had a problem. But don't know why it would suddenly stop streaming. Got a few of you guys back, but apologies. I don't know why the streaming stopped. Keep them coming. Thank you. So getting a few more viewers back, but I don't know what happened then. I just noticed on Hannah's phone that the streaming had paused. It doesn't tell me on this app when it's not working, so I have to have another phone to see if it's working. It could be why my brother Darren just tried to call me whilst he knows that I'm streaming. He must, I don't know. Oh, got it that time. But we are still holding, so it's whether they can get ball in there. It's about a foot from the string. So a little kick maybe, little kick right and go dead. She goes a bit long, she's got danger of, because she's aiming towards the string, of going dead as well. Doesn't necessarily need a kick. Nah, she's got in. Fair enough. Well played, Rachel, though. That was a crucial ball. Two 0 Sweden. 2 ends. Not too bad at the minute. Sarah's going to hit soon because she's been close with all her shots so far. So we have changed the jack because Tim Edwins messaged me to say that can't really see the jack, which I did worry about at the start. I mentioned that I could hardly see it myself. So we've got a white one now, and it's gone up right up to the string. 10 inches from the string. So danger that this end could end up dead. The game next to us is aiming the other way at the minute, so no danger of any ball invading our piece. She's gone through again. Come on then, Becky, this time. Looks nice. Oh yes, very nice. It was about 2-3 inches away from going over the string, but that was only because it had a little bit of a kick right. Weighted it beautifully. Oh, that's a good shot, ball to ball, and because she hit the left hand side of the ball, it's carrowed, otherwise it would have gone dead the other side. Now come on, Becky, same again. That's good. Probably didn't intend on going beyond, but kicked in there, and I don't think it would have. Well, I can't tell from here really, but I don't think it would have stayed if it hadn't have hit the ball. But it was slowing down quickly. So what can the pointer do this time? Throw a dead ball. Yeah, throw a dead ball. So my predictions are coming true again, so I'll try and keep them up. I don't know if people want me to update the lads' score, or whether they want to watch it later without knowing what the outcome is, but I will tell you anyway. It's only the start of the game. The boys are unfortunately 3-0 down against Madagascar. Stop. Nice. So we're in command again. Oh dear, she's not let that one go at all. Having a bit of a laugh about it, but I'm sure she's maybe a little bit embarrassed. Happens to the best of us. Happens to me loads. Nope. Come on then, girls. Let's get some more in there. Ah. There is a possibility that that ball is holding then. We are on, we are holding still. But we don't want to be touching that black ball, because obviously it must have been close for the tape measure to come out. The problem is, trying to play too direct to the jack, it could easily go dead. Rachel has that right to left spin that will hopefully keep it this side of the string. Oh, she's done the same as the Swedish lady. Well, they can have a laugh about that together then. That makes up for it, although it's just touched the ball, and I think that will be 1 in 1 out. I think that's what Becky's just mouthed to Sarah, that it's touched it, unfortunately. With both those balls being directly behind the black ball that is the Swedish team's closest, you might be tempted to shoot that, but it's one of those that you've got to hit on the side and hope it doesn't take yours out or tickle theirs in. If it was to make 3, then you would still go for the shot probably. But it's going to just point. Nice low one. Too low maybe. It's gone a bit through. Thought it would slow down quicker than that because she's landing it in quite a wet area. Okay, so it looks like we're only holding the 1. Unfortunately, we haven't capitalised on this end at the moment. If she somehow manages to pick the jack up, it could be useful. Oh, the pace was great. Obviously it's made 2, but well, they gonna just, oh, they are still going to check, but they think it was 1 out, 1 out. But yeah, the pace on that ball, if she had have moved the jack here, it would have made sure of a 3. So it was just a 2. But we'll take that because it's levelled it up. We're on the board. Let's keep that jack. Let's zoom in a little bit. Gonna get the tape out, see if it's, check it's 6 meters. Just waiting for the Austrians to take a shot on the next piece. Just gone over. Very nice. Nope. Fortunately moved the jack a bit further away to give pointer some space to move in, but I could see that was wide straight away. Zoom back out. So the shooting ball hasn't actually gone very far. Metre and a half, metre and 3/4 maybe. But 1.5 to point into now. And she has stopped quite quickly, so not amazingly close, but it is a good ball. Come on, Becky. Oh, it's unfortunate. Sounded quite wet when that landed. Rachel's going to try and spin around it, or is she playing into it? Well, played into the jack. Obviously it was possibly a little bit heavy, but not a bad ball at all. And take that, because she's got a good ball on the jack now. I think the black ball at the back is holding second, so Yeah, pretty sure the black ball is closer than the front three. So it does enable them to take the shot on and be holding. That is what they're going to do. Yeah. Very, very nice spot carrow. So that is they're holding two. So opting to put Rachel in the circle again for a point. I don't know whether she's trying to lob over the top or whether she's going to try and come around the side. She's trying the lob. Didn't bite. Beats the black ball. I mean, beats the black ball obviously behind the jack, not the one that's right next to the jack. Come on, Sarah. Oh no, it's gone dead.
Hi, Sarah.
Something in front now. So they did kick over and bang into one of their front ball. I think one of the Swedish ladies looked pointing at our back ball and saying, should we just shoot that out? But I'm sure Sarah's also beats the back black ball, so unless they're going to shoot twice, there's not much point in doing that. Just need a few kicks now. Won't take a lot to go dead if they're trying to just go straight towards the jack, which is probably the only route now. And that's kicked into our front one, or is that their front? No, that must be our front one, I think. Where are you streaming? I can see it. You can see people watching it there. You can see people are watching. Do you want to come from the chat? Really?
No, it's not 78.
Do you want to come from the chat? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so got that one in. No. So 2 points, I think. Yep, 2 points scored. Take the lead again, 4-2. I'm going to have to move, I think, depending on where this jack goes. Oh no, get away with that. So I hope you can see that jack. It's a bit brighter than the blue one they were using. Yeah, it's a shame that they had to reschedule and they've got 2 streams going on at the same time, the juniors and the ladies, but those of you who've got more than one device can hopefully watch both at the same time. That's a great point. Probably less than a foot in front. Come on, Sarah. Nice clean hit. Ball to ball. Tickled it right onto the jack. However, if she can hit it now, if it is actually touching the jack, kill the end. If she doesn't hit this, Rachel can have a crack at it and hopefully start a new end. Hasn't killed it, so considering it was a ball to ball shot, there must have been a bit of a gap, I think, because it didn't travel particularly far. And Sarah's first shot is holding and second shot makes 2, but unlikely that either of them will come into play at the end of this end. Now that's another good point. Oh no, it's gone a bit further than I thought. Definitely one that Becky can outpoint now. Oh, I thought that was going to be better. When she let go of that, it seemed to be well weighted, but quite wet again. That's a nice ball. Well done, Becky. Just short and wide. Thank you. Ah, killed the jack, unfortunately, because we turned that end around there. Okay, so coming this way. Well, that's pulled up short, 2.5 foot probably, at least 2 feet. Come on, Becky. Nice. Shame it kicked left because that would have been spot on. If it had stayed straight, it would have been about 3 inches in front. Play that ball. Is she shooting? Oh yeah, I suppose. Well, it is in front, but it's not totally in line with the jack. They're the ball that she's defending here by shooting the wide ball out. But she's tickled it closer, so that was the complete opposite that what she wanted, really. I'll be in the way. It's gone through. Come on, girls, let's take advantage of this end. Oh, 45 minutes into the game and quite a low score of 4-2 at the minute. Some of the games have finished already, including our juniors, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because Madagascar have beaten them quite comfortably. I didn't get to watch any of it, to be honest, so I don't know how the boys were playing. But you never know, they probably played as well as they did against Morocco when they lost to it 13-1. Yeah, I'm actually looking over at the scoreboard for the juniors, and the score says 7-0, but the game has ended, so that tells you everything, really. Probably spot carried 5 times or something. Probably would have needed to, the way they played in their, the England guys played in the Germany game. So we're in danger here of this lady promoting her front ball in and making 2 by following it in, but with any luck it gets nowhere near that ball. She has promoted it in. It did just move to the side slightly, but I think that will be holding. So if that is holding, it's a tricky one to shoot. You could try and take the double on, but that could be dangerous. So there is a gap. I would say, I guess it's probably a 10 centimetre gap. So like the tier to precision, 10 centimetres. Ooh. Well, she cleared the front one, that's that'll do. I mean, she probably did go for the double then, I'm imagining. She gets this one cleanly. In danger of taking our own as well, but we've got ball. Come on, spot it. Oh! Is it there? Doesn't look it from here, but they're going to tape it. Now, if it's there, I don't know whether a shot would be worth it. I think maybe because there is a gap, there's a wide area to point into, try and point, and you would take the jack as well by an inch or so, you make 2. Can you tell? Oh, has it done enough? I can't tell. I really can't tell. So they did the tape there, and they weren't sure, but they don't want to waste the time. But they're only 2 points down, so they can take this end. The time disappearing might not be such a problem. Still don't know. Can you tell? No. Hannah doesn't know what they're saying. Right, go on, Rach. Little touch on the jack. Oh. So movement on the jack would be nice now because we could make 4. Oh god, it's another one that I don't know. They're just going to get the umpire because I think they were unsure about all 3 of the first 3. I don't think that last ball would be close enough. I'm just looking around, and there's quite a few quite low scoring games. I think Scotland's 3-2, I think. I don't know which way around though, because I can't see the signs for the countries. Game next to us, Austria 5-4 against Luxembourg. And we're 50 minutes into the round. I didn't see what she indicated there. Was it 1 or 2? There was 2, so we've leveled it up. Oh. Right, come on then. We were doing all right. The switch has been made, as you can see. Rachel's come off for Hannah. I don't know whether Becky or Hannah will take first point. But first of all, we're going to have a measure on the jack length. Okay, so obviously short, been placed a bit longer. Come on, Becky. Nice point. Sorry if my clapping was a bit loud there, I was a bit close to the mic. Just over the top. So we've just got just over 5 minutes left, which will probably be the whole of this end, and then 2 ends after that. At the moment it doesn't look like the match is going to go to 13, but you never know. One big end from either team, and the other team will be chasing then, and oh, it's a great point. Pushed into it nicely. Sarah's going to have to shoot. Come on. Spot carry this time, I've got a feeling. Somebody just walking behind without even looking. Pulled up short. I think the line was good. Oh, unlucky. I think it was in line again, but as you could probably tell there, it bounced over to the left again. Oh, great ball. Very nice. 2 great points from Becky. Shame that isn't counting, but very nice ball. Those two should hopefully keep the score down if Sweden take this end. Becky's saying you have to give it something on these pieces because of how wet they are. Gone up for a low one and it's worked a treat. I think that's holding. Yes, it is. gone over the top and stepped out the circle. So I haven't been noticing her step out the circle, so whether she lost her balance I don't know, but it was definitely long and looked like it was quite far over the top actually. So if the shooter carries on missing like that, that would be most useful. Whoa, nice hit. So Sweden got 2 ball left, Hannah's got 1 for England. And I think that's the first shot from the milieu for Sweden. And she's hit it ball to ball. So if their main shooter does keep missing, they've got the option to switch for sure. Oh, hello, is that done enough? And whistle has gone. This end plus 2 more.
End of the time. You finish the starting end and you have 2 more ends.
Nope.
Fin du temps réglementaire, vous finissez la main en cours, vous avez encore 2 mains. Ensuite, vous pouvez aller déjeuner et revenir ici à 14h15 pour le 5e tour femme junior à 14h30. After you finish this game, you can go to lunch and come back at 14:15 in order to start the 5th round at 14:30. Don't forget.
Oh dear.
You can take some presents
Is that what she played for?
in front of the reception of the hotel Don't Entrez. We have some presents for you for all the teams. Thank you.
Could have been, because we'd got so many in their head. They possibly thought, well, just play with a bit of weight, and if you move that jack, you're going to capitalise.
Merci. Même sur l'hôtel Capricci, vous allez à l'hôtel notre, vous trouvez les cadeaux. The people of Capricci, you have to go to the hotel notre.
2 points.
We asked the coach of Germany for juniors.
Not too bad. Not too bad. It could have been more, but okay. So 6-4 down. 2 more ends to play in a similar situation as we were in the Denmark game when we were 10-8 down. 2 points adrift with 2 ends to play. The jack is long. Oh, that's a good point. Come on, Sarah. Have it away first time. Yes. Oh, beautiful. What a reply. Unfortunately, she's sat on the jack, which could mean that they get a clean hit on this and they kill the jack, which will mean that we'll run out. We'll only have 1 more end left. So, yes, it's an excellent shot, but it could be hurtful. So they decided to make the switch after the Millier hit her first shot of the game. But now she's followed it up with a miss. She weren't far away though, just a few inches and bounced over. Now a hit on the ball now, and the jack's coming back to 2 to Sweden possibly. Virtually identical shot, bounced over again. Maybe they shouldn't have made the switch, because the Swedish shooter had been getting a lot of successes, but yeah, that's not paid off. Now they're wondering, do we defend now and stop England getting multiple points, or do we have another go, because their 3 ball are waiting at the back, so if you only tickle the ball, the jack's going to ping somewhere, but if it doesn't kill it, they'll potentially be holding 3. They probably want to just try and point and hit into their ball and hope that they end up on, or just hit it enough for the jack to move. She hasn't played it with much weight, but it's a good defensive ball. I think at some point they should be thinking about putting a ball behind that's actually just a little bit closer than their current back ball, because if England were to just knock into our own ball, give us another couple of feet space, it could be a good end for England. She's not going to shoot, is she? No, she's not. Okay. Well, that's a little bit closer than their other back ball, and it is more in line with the jack, so if we do hit our own ball now, it could ping it directly to that black ball. But hopefully we just win the end at least. But whether we take the shot on, I would think we probably will. Wow. Well, I think there's a slight gap on the jack, so if you shoot your own ball, you could possibly kill the jack and get some points. But 2 very nicely defensive balls there from Sweden. So we're going to do a heavy point, I think, from Becky. If she can get either of those side ball a little bit further away and maybe hold, it will enable Sarah to shoot the other one. What we don't want is it pushing into that front ball and moving the jack to the back black ball. Oh, you want to move to the back black ball?
Play straight into the middle ball, push the ball forward.
If it goes too far though, it could...
Make some noise, you know, move it a bit.
Straight. This is what I worried about, that it's going to go straight to the back black ball, and it has. It's put the Sweden on for 2. So it's the shot they were going for, but maybe not that heavy. It's kicked forward a little bit, I think, and pushed it really far. So now we do need to shoot. What a shot! Brilliant shot to cleanly take that out. Unfortunately, they still have another that Hannah's now going to try and take on as the Millier. So I think first shot of the game. Come on then, come on then. Oh, she went far away, but it was slightly wide. I think it's worth another go. Sweden are out of ball. There's not a huge amount of danger of doing any real damage. If Sweden get one, well, we'll have to get a 3 in the next end or a 4. But Becky is going to point. So the ball to the left-hand side is the Sweden's holding ball, and then the closest ball in front is our ball. It needs to. It's not lined up. Our ball isn't lined up with the jack, so to try and promote that end, you'd have to hit it on the side or get some weight behind it. But I think she's going to go through the gap, or is she going down the side? Going down the side. Unlucky, it wasn't a bad effort, just carried on a little bit. So it's a shot for 2. Carrow for 3. Oh, it could be, alright, it could be a shot for 3 or 4 then, if she carrows. Come on. Hit that ball. Oh, so landed in the same kind of area. 1 to Sweden. It's a bit unlucky with the jack moving quite that far. So Sweden have a fairly comfortable lead now of 3 extra points to England's 4. And we're going to need at least 3 to take it to another end. Very nice. Excuse me. So we need another good reply from Sarah here with a carrow preferably, but at the very least getting that ball away. Go on. Oh, I thought that was going to hit it. Dead in line. Problem with shooting again now is it could be another weighted ball that's not on the piste, and when you need to get 3, so Becca's just going to point. It's going to need to be a really good one. Austria shooting again next door. Just tickled it. Come on, Becky.
finish, you can go to have lunch at your hotels. We start
Okay, it's going to be a struggle now.
the fifth round of women and junior. If you have time, you can pass by the Hotel Don in front of the reception. Our President Claude is waiting for you to give you some presents.
So unless Hannah can somehow punch that ball out, I don't think she should be trying to punch it out, but she needs to be close to give Sarah a shot, but the shot will probably need to be a decent carrow because we are a little bit in trouble. It's gone into quite a soft area and it slowed Hannah's ball down there. I think that is the wettest area. It's running across the middle of all these pieces. So yeah, I think it's unfortunately going to be another loss for the ladies. It's such a shame. Well, she's going to have to take the shot on now. No doubt about it. Got to just hope. Going to have to hope for the spot carrow, really. Yeah, I think this. If we don't get on at all, I think well, the Swedes will just shake hands now and just not play their ball. There's no point in going for points difference, really. Very rarely comes into play in the Swiss system, I don't think. Come on, spot it. Nope. Okay. Look. The manager's just having a word with the Swedish team, probably just to say there's so much point in going for the extra points, but I know he is telling them to go for it. So our only hope. So let's try and predict this one, Glenn. She's going to get a horrible kick forward, really bad kick forward, and it's going to smash their ball out, and then they're just going to get nowhere near the jack, and we win. Well, we'll have 3. Take it to another final end. No, she just points in. Okay, I didn't get that one right. Oh, I suppose points difference must come into it in some, some incidences. But I always thought it goes to BHN and then FBHN and then points difference, but that may be wrong. So with the possibility of only getting 2 wins from 5 for this 5-round Swiss, it's not looking likely that they'll make the repechage, whatever you call it. Not repechage, what's it called? Cadrage? I don't know. I've forgotten the word. But yeah, I think you probably need 3 wins to get into that. And they're finishing with a flourish here. They're getting their points in.
Qui nous a fait combien là? Parce que là,
That one's not made it, but it is game over. We've got one more to play, but it's at least 3 extras there, so 10, maybe 11 for the France-Belgium game's getting a bit excitable over there. No idea who's winning. No. So it was 3 points, so the game has finished 10-4 to Sweden. Gutting, absolutely gutting. So onwards to the 5th round after lunch, and then back for round 5. See you all later.